What's going on? Yo. Boom. Yo, what's going on? Support the hashtag WooFoodMovement This is Head Rock in the building, Wu-Tang Clan affiliate. Yo, what's going on, man? I want to know the fuck is going on, no? Hey, yo, this shit is crazy. I want to know how many people saw the Katt Williams interview. Who saw that joint? You know what I mean? I want to know who saw that, because like I said, this joint is like, you got people, you got him. You know, I'm getting tired of people talking shit. Like, you got different people talking shit, saying, because for the most part, a whole lot of people are for him. A whole lot of people are rooting for Katt. You know what I mean? But you got some of these haters, you know what I'm saying, that are making their own little videos and shit, that are saying, you know, oh, well, you know what I mean, he's being petty. He ain't being fucking petty. How the hell you gonna say that he being petty, or it wasn't petty when all the other motherfuckers was coming at him? You got all these different dudes ganging up on one dude, you know what I'm saying? One dude. And I got experience with this shit. I got experience with the same shit that Katt Williams is going through and went through. Totally, you know what I mean? I've dealt with the Illuminati, you know what I mean? Like, I had them come at me, and I'm going to break that shit down to you guys later and tell you my story, because I already done told this story 100 times, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you guys, I want to go live with somebody so we can go live together and then really break it down and talk about this shit, you know what I'm saying? So you guys can hear the truth, because it's like you guys don't know that this shit is real, you know what I mean? This shit is real, and Illuminati is real, you know, and they can't hide in the shadows no more. This shit is coming out. A whole lot of shit is coming out. You got TD Jakes coming, you know, he being exposed for being a power bottom. You know what I'm saying? If you know what that is, a power bottom, he's taking it in the rear. You know what I mean? He's taking it all in the rear. You know, up in P. Diddy's mansion, you know, doing those wild and crazy parties and shit. So I want somebody to go live with me, and let's talk about this Katt Williams and who actually saw the Katt Williams interview. You know what I mean? You got to sit through the whole thing and get which is like 2 hours and a half, I believe, that you gotta sit through. A whole lot of people have a microwave mentality and not gonna sit down and watch the whole entire thing. But I did. I sat down and watched the whole entire episode of Shannon Sharpe, and it was Katt Williams he let the cat in the hat out of the bag, man. He went in. Katt Williams went in. He went in on them clowns like Steve Harvey, and Cedric the Entertainer, and who else did he win? He went on. He even went in on Ludacris. He said him and Ludacris was at an Illuminati party. You know what I mean? And like, Ludacris went for the bag. He went for the money. But you had to go in one room with these people, you know what I mean, do some funny shit. He said it cut your hair off and your beard and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm confirming what he's talking about, because this is the shit that I went through when the WooFood movement was at the height, and my videos were going viral, and it caught the attention of the Freemasons and Illuminati. And this is some of the shit that they told me when they tricked me to come and sit down with them. They had an Eastern Star, which is a female Mason. An Eastern Star is a female Mason. And she tricked me to come. She got in contact with, actually, she followed me from Atlanta, Georgia. I was in Atlanta, Georgia. I went down to Atlanta, Georgia to go meet with these dudes that I was building with for like 6 months. And when I went down there, they wanted to back the WooFood with $40,000. They was going to give me $40,000, and they was about to put these digital marketing screens on the side of my Wufu bus. And when I got down there to Atlanta, Georgia, you know, these dudes, you know, they played me. They fucking played me, and they had me running all around Georgia, you know, from here. I mean, from Marietta to Kennesaw, from Kennesaw to Atlanta, to, like, they had me running around all these different locations, and they were nowhere to be found. Know what I mean? You know, so it's like, you know, every time I get to one location, they'll be, oh, we're not there. We're in Kennesaw. You got to come over to Kennesaw. We're at the Starbucks. Meet us over there at the Starbucks. And I'm fighting with this big ass green bus, trying to get through traffic and shit. And then when I get over all the way over there, they're not there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it was a situation that went down. These dudes had a 501c3 nonprofit organization, called the West Positive Movement, and they I'm not even gonna name their names because I don't even want to, you know, get that shit going back again, you know what I mean? But, like, these dudes, you know what I'm saying, they what they were doing was their 501c3 that's for a nonprofit organization. They were running around going to these old folks' homes, and they would take a sandwich and stick it in an old person's mouth and take a picture with them and say, that's positive, that's positive, what's positive? And then they would go to Walmart, to the big corporations and shit, and get fucking big time money for their 501c3 nonprofit organization. And I wasn't like, I wasn't feeling that, because I was like, yo, there's nothing really going on here. You're like, yo, you're not really doing nothing for the people. No, you're not doing shit. Like, I'm coming out here going slamming to the poor communities with my Wufu bus, going in there, getting people out of there, and putting them on the bus and building with them, educating the people, and then turn around on saying, you know, taking them to a location where they get the physical food for their families and stuff, you know what I mean? And we have a big build on the bus while it's all going down. But this situation that happened with me, you know, they tried to get me to come to an Illuminati party. They tried to get me to come to an Illuminati party, and I refused. And I was like, you know, oh no, you know, because I later on I found out that these two dudes were Prince Hall Freemasons. You know what I mean? When I found that shit out, I was like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? I'm not doing it. My money had ran low and ran out, you know what I'm saying? And then when I had, you know, asked them after I'd been down there for a couple of days, I was like, yo, what's going on? Are we going to, you know, do this? And these dudes, you know what I'm saying, you know, shitted on me, and it was like, oh, you know, we decided that we're going to change our minds, and you know, we're going to go ahead and, you know, I said, well, how am I supposed to, you going to pay me for my time for coming down here? And all this shit, they was like, nah, they was like, you got to, I said, how am I supposed to get back to Richmond? They said, you got to get back to Richmond the best way you know how. So they strictly, like, you know, on some straight disrespectful shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they disrespected the fuck out of me, man. Like, it was crazy, you know? So it was like, I'm telling you, man, I want to confirm everything that Katt Williams was saying was the truth. And you got people that are trying, not responding properly. They because they're not coming out. Only person that came out and said something like direct, you know what I mean, like, was Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy was the only one that came out and was like, y'all motherfucker, you a lie, da, 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 da. He was the only one that came out and shit like that. But, you know what I mean, everybody else was like on some nonchalant shit. They were like trying to beat around the bush and everything like that. It's like the only reason why they acting like that because they're guilty. You know what I mean? They guilty as fuck. Katt don't got nothing to lose. Ain't got nothing to lose. He ain't got nothing to hide. None of that shit. So it's like, you know, how you gonna sit there and say something about him? And he was there. He was there at all the different situations that happened. He was there. So being that he doesn't need them for nothing, you know, and they talk so much bad shit. He was a crackhead. He on drugs. He doing this. He doing that. They always, you know, trying to blackball the man, everything like that. You know, and every time when they get a chance or they get an interview, so they always shitting on the man, and him and Bernie Mac. he can't. He's like, yo, fuck that shit. I'm letting all the guns loose. He put a full clip in that joint and let off. He let off and let everybody have it. You know what I'm saying? He let everybody have it. And I want to confirm that it is true. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, I went through the same shit, man. I went through the same fucking shit, man. The same shit. And I was like, yo, I'm telling you, man, it's time for y'all to wake up, man, because these days that we're living in, we're living in a new world order. This is the new world order that we're living in. And, you know, especially 2024, a whole lot of shit is gonna be, you know, exposed to shit. You know. So I'm telling you, man, you guys it's time to wake up. Everybody's gotta wake up, man. You know what I mean? Because this shit is going down. And I'm so glad that we got somebody like Cat to speak up. Like, for people like me that went through this shit, like, where people want to try to call you crazy. They want to say that you this and that, you know what I mean? He went through the same shit that I went through, you know what I mean? When I refused to join Illuminati, you know what I mean? Them motherfuckers made up every fucking lie under the sun, you know what I'm saying? These people threw millions and millions of dollars at me, man. Millions. You know what I mean? I was actually sitting down with them at the table in a restaurant. You know what I mean? I was sitting down at the table with them at a restaurant. But I'll get to that, you know, later on. You know, but like I was saying, this is some important shit because it gives a bigger voice and a bigger platform to people to keep these Illuminati motherfuckers from hiding in the shadows. I just posted last week where they were in my inbox, still trying to get me to join, you know what I mean, Illuminati. Y'all got to fucking read this shit when I'm posting it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got these motherfuckers that they lazy now. They want to just inbox you and ask you, like, come on, man, are you getting down or what? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to, you know, are you going to join us? You ain't got to do no sacrificing and this and that, That's bullshit, man. Anytime you fuck with them people, man, it always comes with a sacrifice, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. So, like, I'm trying to tell you, man, a whole lot of people wouldn't have the strength to walk away for millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Like, I did that shit. I literally walked away from millions of dollars, luxury cars, and a big mansion. You know what I mean? I walked away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to be a puppet. I didn't want to be a puppet, and I didn't want, you know what I'm saying, them to have control of my organization and let them, you know what I mean, go after the children that follows my organization. I didn't want none of that, you know what I'm saying? So that's not cool. But I'm telling you, man, y'all gotta wake up to what's going on here, because he dropped the hammer, and he put this shit out there and said that, you know, I wish he would have dug deeper into the Illuminati situation. That's one that I wish he put it out there, but I wish he would have dug deeper into the situation with this organization, because these people are your judges, they're your police officers, they're your firemen, they're your doctors, you know what I mean? Like, they're your councilmen, they're your mayors, you know, your congressmen, you know, and your presidents. A whole lot of different individuals like that be in this organization that, you know what I'm saying, that are controlling your everyday life. You don't even fucking know this shit, you know what I mean? You know, and they have a gay Illuminati, you know what I mean? They have a gay Illuminati. That's a whole other branch. It's different branches of it, you know what I'm saying? They have a gay Illuminati, Illuminati Entertainment. They got fucking, that's what a whole lot of this shit is going on in the industry with this gay shit, because you got the gay Illuminati branch that's controlling it. That's what you see them controlling the narrative, trying to put your children in skinny jeans and all shit like that. Put you in skinny jeans, you look like a homosexual. They want to have the jeans cutting your son all up in his ass. Now, how did that become cool? How did that become cool to have your son wearing female jeans? That shit is crazy. And there's a whole, I went to the store myself and I was looking for jeans to put on my ass. And when I turn around, Every fucking pair of jeans in there was made, cut up in the ass like this. Everything was cut up in the ass. So, and it was like, nothing was made to fit you. You know what I mean? Everything was made to make you look like a fucking homosexual. You know what I'm saying? And it's an agenda out there that they're doing. They try to, you know, they're putting it in the music. They putting it in your schools. They got them going to the schools and shit with your kindergartners. Got them going to the schools. The alphabet people reading books to your children, telling your children that it's okay for them to talk to a grown ass man that might be a sexual predator. I seen that shit. Like the dude was in there reading a book to the children, and they were in a white school, and they were letting it go. They were letting them do this shit. And I was like, how the fuck is this cool? If that was my child's school that they was in, I'll be raising fucking hell that they had this pervert in my school reading to my children that don't be afraid of this grown man. If you see him out in public, talk to him. You know what I mean? You know, he's okay. You know, he just wants to be friends. What the fuck type shit is that? That shit is crazy. You know what I mean? And this is what they teaching in school. Not only that, they're trying to rewrite history. That's why I need more of my white brothers and sisters to stand up against what the fuck's going on, because ain't nobody gonna listen to me because I'm black. You know what I mean? Or melanated. I hate to use the word black, but ain't nobody want to listen to me. But we need more of the white counterparts to stand up on this wrong that's going on, because they're trying to rewrite fucking history now. These people are going around to different school districts and going inside libraries and going inside the different schools and trying to take out the history books, anything that makes white people look bad. They especially about slavery. They don't want to teach the kids the truth of what the fuck happened with slavery. And I live in Richmond, Virginia, where all this shit happened at. All this shit happened right fucking here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm right up the street right now from where they did all the slavery shit at, where they had them coming on the James River and all that shit on boats and everything like that. I'm here. I live here. That's what the hell is going on. You know, I can take you down there and show you the location. When people come to Richmond to come see me, that's usually where I take people to. I take you down there and show you, you know what I mean? And a whole lot of that shit was run by the secret society. What people don't know, that shit was run by the fucking secret society, the Freemasons, the Eastern Stars, and then we get hired in that Illuminati, you know what I mean? You know, like, all that shit was being run by them, you know what I mean? So it's like, yo, you have no clue, because you're living your everyday life. You live in your everyday life and just going on about your business, worried about work and paying bills and you know, tending to the children and this, that, for you in the rat race. So you're not paying attention to what the hell's going on. But, you know what I mean? If you had a presence, like a large presence or a large following, then you will catch the attention of these certain people, and they will come and try to, you know, get you to join, you know what I'm saying? But you have to have some type of influence. You have some type of influence that they want. You know what I mean? Some type of control that they want. If you don't have this type of control, then you really don't have nothing, like, you know, other than what's going on, you know, in your Congress, and you're going on inside of your local government. You have to worry about that. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like, inside of your schools and stuff, you got to worry about that. But, you know, for your immediate life, you don't, you know, have that much to worry about them coming and trying to fuck with you or trying to attack you or anything like that. But me, on the other hand, I mean, I don't know if you guys actually took time and typed, you know, Woo Food movement into the Google space, or typed it into, you know, the search box of, you know, the you know, Facebook or Instagram. Is all over the world. It's huge. And I'm the leader of it. I own it. I own the documentation to it. So don't believe the hype of the haters that are trying to stop this beautiful movement that's out here feeding the homeless and the children globally. You know what I'm saying? And I started this all from nothing. You know what I mean? You know, to make a change. I'm trying to make a change. Now I hate to use the word trying, striving to make a change. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna give y'all, you know, confirm, you know, that, like I'm telling you, man, Illuminati is fucking real, man. Them people are real, and you know, they got all their web in all sorts of different shit, man, that you never know who you're gonna bump into or what's going on. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Because what happened to me, you know what I mean? Like I said, they had a girl in a Eastern Star, female Mason, in Atlanta, Georgia, at the same time when I was in Atlanta, Georgia. Had her down there, and then they were asking her, you know, they asked her when I refused to come to the party. They asked her, you know what I'm saying? Oh, why he didn't come to the party? He's from your city? Do you know him? She was like, no, I don't know him. You know what I mean? So they put her on me to follow me back to Richmond. I ran out of money. So when I ran out of fucking money and shit, cause like I told you I made videos before that those Wufu buses cost $200 to fill up. Know what I mean? You know, I ran out of fucking money, keep on gassing that bus up, following them all around Atlanta and shit. Know what I'm saying? And around Georgia. So boom, turn around. There was a big discrepancy. Papa Wu contacted them, you know what I mean, and screamed on them because they were trying to, you know, shit on me bad. You know what I'm saying? So Papa Wu called them, screamed on them after they tried to shit on me and everything like that. And he knew I had been building with him about the whole situation, about me going down there to meet with them to get 40,000. You know what I'm saying? And the screens on the bus. So Papa Wu went clean the fuck off on them and said, look, what you want to do? You want to take this shit? Because they were being disrespectful. He said, you want to take this shit to the streets, or you want to take it to, I got niggas in Atlanta. You know, he said, you want to take shit to the streets, or you want to take this shit to the courts? How you want to do this shit? You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, we found out that they were Freemasons and shit. You know what I mean? That they was trying to, team up on me and try to get me to fucking join the organization and sell out. No, they want me to sell the fuck out. You know what I mean? But they had put this girl on me, and she followed me back to Richmond. Well, before I went to Richmond, I banked with Navy Federal, you know what I'm saying? So they had this account called the Oops account. So I went and signed up for that. I went chill out in the bus, watching TV and stuff and movies till the next morning. Went to the bank the next morning, went over there, got the went to my account. There was $500 in it lets you overdraft your account by $500. So I went there to the bank, and I drew out $480. I went to the gas station and I pumped $200 in my tank, and I recorded it so I could show everybody that this shit to run these buses is expensive as fuck. This shit is expensive, man. You know what I mean? This is not no cheap shit that's going on here. This shit is expensive as fuck. This shit is, you can't put $20 in the fucking bus and then you're gonna be alright. This shit got a 6.0 engine in it, big ass fucking engine in it. You got to put money in these motherfuckers to keep them on the road. You know what I mean? So yo, I made a video about the shit, and then I made another video telling everybody that's in the roofing with, don't fuck with it. I was bigging these dudes up, you know, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I came out, I was like, yeah, you know, we gonna be working together, da-da-da-da-da. They bigging them up and shit. So when they did that fuck shit to me, I made a video telling everybody, you know, nothing happened. They never showed up, none of that shit. And I said, don't support them. You know what I'm saying? They're fake, they phony, and they full of shit. So that video went viral. When that video went viral and shit, I think it got like over 100,000 views or so. They try to, you know, contact Wu-Tang management. They try to, getting kind of Papa Wu try to shut me down and shit. That's when Papa Wu had screamed on him and said my man had been building me the past 6 months. He told me about y'all a long time ago. Came down there, y'all told him to come down there. He get all the way down there. You motherfuckers don't even show up, you know what I mean? That's fucked up, you know what I mean? he come down with a big ass bus and you don't even fucking show up, that ain't cool. So, you know, like I said, they put the girl on me. I get back to Richmond. When I get back to Richmond and shit, she gets in contact with this fake ass promoter, man. The nigga was supposed to be my homeboy. He was the only one that had my personal cell phone number. Gets in contact with him. This fake ass janky promoter, that's a pervert, you know what I mean? We find this all out later. Gets in contact with her. He calls me and says, I got this girl that wants to give you an interview about the Woo-Fu movement. I said, oh, okay. You know, I said, he 1 week go by, the next week come, he come with the same shit. I got this girl that they want to give you an interview about the Woo-Fu movement. So I'm thinking the whole shit supposed to be about an interview, you know what I mean? So I said, okay, cool. I go grab Wu-Tang Clan affiliate Timbo King. I go pick him up. Me and Timbo go get in the Woo-Fu bus. We go to this nigga house, go pick him up because he didn't have a car. Go over to go pick him up. He like, oh, no. My wife said that I could borrow the car, so I'm gonna go ahead and ride myself. So that should have been the first thing that I should have figured out was something was wrong. That when he didn't want to get in the same vehicle with us, you know what I mean? So boom, we get to the Qdoba restaurant. We get over there to the Qdoba restaurant and shit on Midlothian. Get up inside of there. There's nobody in the restaurant. When we get inside of there, there's nobody in the restaurant. Go sit down and shit. It's only him and the girl. Immediately, he pops up out of the chair, runs out. I said, where are you going? You know what I mean? He pops out of the chair, runs out of the restaurant, and I see him walking by the window like this, like, oh shit, like, you know, like he's scared to death. So immediately I figured out, I was like, something's wrong. This ain't right. There's something going on here. So I go sit down and everything like that. And I started to take out my camera to try to, you know, let my people see what's going on in the interview and shit. Next thing I know, she starts talking about, turn the cameras off. Turn the cameras off. I said, what are you talking about? Well, we're just doing an interview about the Woo-Fu. What's the problem? She said, if the certain people see me with you, they'll kill me. I said, huh? I said, what the hell is going on? What do you mean? If certain people see you, they'll kill you, don't they? So, and she was dead ass serious. Next thing I know, I find out she says, this ain't about an interview. I said, what the fuck you mean it's not about an interview? She said, I'll let you know right now. Some very rich, powerful men sent me to come talk to you about the Woo-Fu movement. She said that she was an Eastern Star, which is a female Mason, you know what I mean? Which she's under Prince Hall Freemasonry. She was an Illuminati scout. She said that they sent her to come talk to me. Said the Woo-Fu movement is too powerful and too strong and waking people too fast. She said that they wanted to know if I could tone the Woo-Fu movement down. If you watch some of the old episodes, you'll see how we was going in, right, slamming to communities, you know, blasting off on the megaphone, yo, go on the bus, the Woo to get free groceries, da, 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 da. You know what I mean? People like, wow. It was a lot of excitement going on, you know what I mean? They wanted me to tone it down, put a suit on, and conform. They want me to put on a white suit like Colonel Sanders or some shit and conform. You know what I mean? So she was like, we want you to be seen in the Richmond projects like Hillside Court, Mosby Court, Brooklyn Court, Fairfield with your Woo-Fu bus, and I'm gonna be your handler. She said she's gonna be my handler, telling me what to say and do, and she's gonna be having a camera held on me at all times. So they're gonna have me in the hood with the Woo-Fu bus, you know, giving the poor people the physical food on camera. She said, we want you to give the people the physical food on camera. She said, by all means, do not educate your people. She said, if you leave your people dumb, deaf, and blind, and do not educate your people, we'll give you whatever you want. She said, we'll give you millions of dollars in your bank account, luxury cars, and a big mansion. You live like Rick Ross. Real talk. And I was looking like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, this is not the This is not the movement. The movement is not about, you know what I mean, getting rich and acting like that. It's about giving the people, building with the people mentally first on the bus, and then, getting to a location where they get the physical food for their families. So what do you mean? You know what I mean? I didn't have to do none of this shit. I could have sold out. Like you got people like my man Dave Chappelle. When they offered Dave Chappelle like $50 million, $60 million for him to take control over the Dave Chappelle show, and they wanted to take control of the show and shit, and have him like a porch monkey, you know what I mean? Dave Chappelle said, fuck that money, and he jumped on an airplane and went to Africa and got his mind straight, you know what I mean? Got free from what the hell is going on over here. They called him, they made up all sorts of lies on the man. The man's a crackhead. He's crazy. He needs to be in a mental home and all this shit like that. Made up all this bullshit on Dave Chappelle. The same way they did Cat Williams, you know what I mean? They did the same shit. And they did not only, that's what they do. They get motherfuckers that's close to you. You get them a couple of bucks, and these people will run with the shit because they're broken and fucked up and they ain't got a position like you got, and they will turn around and make a narrative for the people to listen to, so the other people won't want to fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck they did to me. They had my own cousin who's in the woo turn around, get with other motherfuckers that's in the woo, you know what I'm saying, shit, and try to make up a narrative. Oh, he's crazy, he's this, he's that, da-da-da-da, make up all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying, to try to shut down the woo for women. Oh, Papa Wu kicked you out of the woo, da-da-da. Bullshit, man. I talked to Papa Wu 5 days before Pop passed away. Pop told me he loved everything I was doing, everything, you know what I mean? Everything, you know what I'm saying? It's all bullshit, lies, and rhetoric because he didn't give them a position like he gave me. He gave me my own branch of the woo, my own shit, he said, I don't have to answer to nobody at all, you know what I mean? And that's why Illuminati was on my ass. It was on my ass. They know that I'm like the RZA of this whole, of the woo for woo. I'm the RZA of the shit, you know what I'm saying? So they like, they see how much it spread it. They wanted to have control over that shit, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want me to be running this shit independently, you know what I mean? And like I told you, they made up all sorts of false narratives and they try to join with people that don't know nothing of how this Wu-Tang shit is structured. Try to join with them to try to get them to be, all because motherfuckers don't see me out there running around trying to sell albums and shit. This shit don't make no sense. You can't make no money off this shit. I'm a dope ass MC. Why the fuck would I make music that I can't fucking sell? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no damn sense. The technology has passed you by. You know what I mean? So why the fuck would I sit there and make album after album after album after album, and I can't sell this shit? I can't make no fucking money off this shit, man. This shit don't make you if the generals are having a hard time selling their albums, you know what I mean? And they people like Method Man, Ghostface, and all of them, you know what I mean? If they having a hard time selling their fucking albums and they're super worldwide known, how the hell you gonna make money selling your album, streaming and shit, if you, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying, you're not as well known as them? You're not gonna get 1 billion views, streams, and all shit like that. You're not gonna get 1 billion streams to make actual money off of this shit. It don't make no fucking sense. Then if you try to run around and sell hard copy CDs, nobody's got CD players no more. When you look at your car, like my car has a CD changer in it because it's an older model car. But goddamn, all these new model cars, like this shit over here, these cars don't even come with CD players in it no more. Can't nobody take a CD, and none of these new cars are being created. You know what I mean? Nobody can take a CD and put it in the fucking car and play a CD no more. There's no more CD players, man. You can't sell this shit no more. It don't make no sense. So people think that, oh, he's clout chasing. How the fuck am I clout chasing when I've been doing this shit since 98? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I done been on stage with all the greats. You know what I mean? Been on the stage with KRS-One. I've been on the stage with Capadonna. I've been on stage with Raekwon, AZ, all sorts of motherfuckers I've been on stage with. You know what I mean? Spitting crazy bars. I'm spitting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, for real. Like, but now that technology has changed, it don't make sense to me to be running around trying to put out music no more. It don't make no sense to me. I'm going to make an album, you know what I mean? I'm working on it as we speak. I'm working on an album as we speak, you know, but it's just probably going to be for shits and giggles. I don't expect to make any, once the album is completed, I do not expect to make a dime off it. I don't expect that. I don't expect to make no money off the shit. After the album is completed, the Wu Fu album, you know what I mean, with different artists, I'm put different artists on there and shit from different parts of the world. I don't expect to make no money off that shit at all. You know what I mean? For real. So, what you said, he said, I keep a 4 nick in my skinny jeans. But like I said, I don't expect to make no money off this shit at all. You know what I mean? But like, I'm telling you, man, this shit is real. That winch held me and Timbo in the Qdoba restaurant on Midlothian for 4 hours straight. We was in 4 hours. I told him, don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't, you know, ask her for a cigarette. Don't, don't accept a meal from her. None of that. I paid for our meals and shit. I was like, don't goddamn, cause you don't know that could be a secret contract you don't even fucking know about. You accept a cigarette and behind her back, oh, remember that cigarette that you accepted? Oh, now you know, we get to take your house or take your kids or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, they do shit like that, man. You never know what the fuck is really going on in the minds of this particular organization, you know what I'm saying? And how they actually operate, you know what I mean? So, like I said, when I refused, I said, I'm not gonna, sell out. I'm not selling out, and I'm not gonna give you control over my organization and let you go after the children that follow this organization. So what she did was she threatened me at the meeting and was like, "Oh, this is gonna get ugly," you know what I mean? And what happened? It got ugly. The shit got ugly, and they was making videos and telling me they want me to come fight the man, the fucking first of all, promoter dude had it and want me to come fight him in the streets like a wild man, all this dumbass shit so they can record me, have me look bad in front of the kids and shit. I'm not doing none of that, you know what I mean? Dude don't even got a fuck cop. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck am I gonna waste my time putting my hands on this dude? They don't make no fucking sense. Then they turned around, was coming on my videos, trying to trap me and shit. Oh, we gonna get you locked up. She had her Eastern Star homegirl. She had her on there. She works at Henrico Courts. She's a magistrate. Kept on tagging her and shit, trying to use shit that was in my videos and stuff like that, trying to get me locked the fuck up and shit. Yo, this wench turned around, went to Henrico and took out charges on me saying that I threatened her on the telephone. I never had the girl telephone number. After she told me that she was working with Illuminati and shit and wanted me to join all shit, I was like, yo, I didn't want no parts of her. I didn't want no parts of her, none of that shit. She turned around and went to that press charge with her homegirl. They both got together, conspiracy shit. They both got together, press charges on me and shit, said I threatened on telephone, never called this girl a day in my life, none of that shit. This girl went, fucking inbox all my ambassadors and shit, try to get them to lead the Wu Fu movement. Tell me, oh, if you lead the Wu Fu movement, I'll give you a cameo with 3 6 Mafia and all shit like that. Yo, I got a whole lot of people that still are faithful. One person fell to the wayside, and I had to cut him loose, you know what I mean, from Germany, you know what I mean? I had to cut his ass loose because for some reason, he won't fucking getting shit. He won't getting it that she was no good and what the fuck actually really happened. He didn't understand that she's really plugged in with them people, you know what I mean? So what I did after that, she locked me up, had me locked the fuck up and shit. She had a Freemason judge that I was in front of, named Judge Yaffe, you know what I mean? She fucking kept on they tried to kill me inside of the jail system. They tried to kill me in there. The officers were coming in there, they're trying to jump me and shit. And they said, why don't you just fucking accept her? Why don't you accept her? And I'm like, man, I don't fucking know that broad. I don't know her. I met her one time. You accept her. I don't want that bitch. Get me the fuck away from her. I don't want nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? They kept dragging me back and forth. People don't even know this shit. Fucking Henrico Courts here has secret courtrooms in it. That's for the Freemasons and shit like that, and motherfuckers that don't have no audience. It's got instead of the place where the people be sitting at, it's got a wall right there. It's a wall right there, and it's just the judge's desk. You know, in the plaintiff and the defendant. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, and they take you up in there to handle private matters. They don't want the public to see. And that's what the fuck they was taking me. They kept on dragging up in that shit, and they were making fake documents trying to say that me and her was married and we was in a love spat and she was gonna take control over the organization. That's what the fuck was going on. I came in that bitch. When I seen that, she was like, oh, she's gonna take, that's your girl, she's gonna take. Even my own lawyer was withholding documents and shit, trying to get me. He was like, you know that's your girl, you need to go ahead and accept her. I said, what? No, what the fuck are you talking about? Then he read off the police statement where she wrote verbatim, word from word, on how she followed me from Atlanta, Georgia, how she went to the party, this and that. She told on herself. She put the whole shit, you know what I mean, on a big ass sheet of paper and told how she stalked me and everything like that and followed me back from Atlanta, Georgia. That's how I know all shit now, because I got to read it after the fact when I was going through court and shit with her for the fake ass telephone call I never fucking made. You know what I mean? So you know, I try to use that, you know, against her, and I try to use the actual charge because they try to. The charge was been a misdemeanor, and I discovered that the shit was all falsely made. It had the wrong name on it. Everything was fucked up. Everything was fucked up on the charge that they put together. And when I brought that shit to their attention, when I read off her statement, where she said in her statement that I never fucking threatened her. She wrote it in her own word, her own handwriting. Oh, he never threatened me. So I try to use that in court. They try to go back and change the charge and say that, oh, we want to change it to threatening on the airways, which is a felony. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, I'm not fucking signing that. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. You gave me a telephone. I'm not signing nothing that got nothing with them. They kept trying to force me to sign this shit. She kept trying to drag me in court to try to change the charge to from fucking telephone call to threatening on the airways shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm telling you, I was going through it, man. They drug, and then when I came in that courtroom, I was kicking and screaming, get me out of here! Hell, get me the fuck out of here! I'm not no Freemason. Get me the fuck out of here! And they fucking you know, took me out of there, put me in contempt of court. They did this shit 3 times. I was in there for a whole fucking year fighting to get the fuck out of there. When this was going down, know what I mean? I heard that somebody went over and was going around my buses and shit, and they went over and stole 2 of my buses. Got stolen. I had 3 Woo-Foo buses. 2 buses got stolen, and I still got 1 to this day. That got, you know, kind of like vandalized. People was fucking with the shit. We went under it, took parts of the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I can't get it going, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what the fuck was really going on, man. Like, I was in there for a whole year for a telephone charge. A telephone charge was supposed to be a misdemeanor, you know what I mean? And I never had the girl phone number, none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And not only did that happen, like, after she threatened me, you know, the first time, a few days later after that, boom, my cousin who was in their organization, he was Prince Hall Freemasonry, and then Rob Mumford III, he gets killed in a mysterious wild accident. And when I went over there and pulled the videotape, he wasn't even on the scene. He wasn't even fucking there. I seen the whole shit on video. The only people that were there was him, Riker, the same motherfuckers that came and locked me the fuck up a couple weeks later after that. And I seen the whole shit. I'm like, yo, I feel like that they set the whole shit up after I refused and had him taken out, killed him, you know what I mean? Because I watched the surveillance tapes, not only me, my other cousin, he's Freemason and shit. Me and him watched it, and the shop owner, you know, so it was like six eyes on there watching this fucking video, man. We all seen the same shit, that he was not on the scene crashing on the fucking pole, man. Real talk, you know. So this shit is deep, man. I went through it. I lived this shit. I went through this shit, man. Them motherfuckers are real. Illuminati is real as a bitch, and you know, they will expect for you to sell out your soul and sell other motherfuckers out at the same time. So yes, we need people like Cat Williams and other individuals that are high up ranking in the industry to come out and expose these motherfuckers, so people that are like us that are on the lower totem pole, that we can tell our stories and not have to be in the shadows and scared. No, we ain't gotta be scared in the shadows because we're afraid Illuminati or the Prince Hall Freemasons, the Black Freemasons are gonna come and try to attack us or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like we need people like Cat Williams to come out and expose this shit. So people need to keep on coming out. Now that he done got the ball rolling, you're gonna see more people come out with their stories and exposing this shit, because they've been moving in the shadows for too fucking long and getting away with this shit because it's little individuals like us that they feel like they can stomp on and get away with the shit. You know what I mean? So like, yo, I just wanted to go ahead. I thought I could get somebody on this video and we could build about the situation, but evidently, you know what I mean, they're stagnating my my whole thing. But I wanted to get somebody on here so we could go back and forth and see if they had any experience dealing with the Freemasons, Illuminati, and shit like that. You know, like me, like I had tons of experience with this shit. I got, you know, I went to jail for this shit, everything. You know what I mean? Like I put the work in with this organization, man. These people did everything in their power to strip me of my organization and take control of shit, because I didn't want to sell out to Illuminati. You know, I didn't want to sell out, join them, and let them control my shit. You know what I mean? So like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because, you know, everybody's shy and they don't want to come on here. But like I said, support the hashtag WolfandWin TV. We still out here, we working, and make sure you check out Wolf and Win French Team. Check that joint out. We just fed like 300 people over there a few days ago. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. Real good work is being done, you know, all over the world. But big ups, kudos to Cat Williams. Kudos to Cat Williams for coming out and exposing these motherfuckers, man. You know, and I'm gonna tell my truths to go along with his stuff, because it needs to be said, man. This shit need to be said, man. And people need to expose these motherfuckers, because they done killed a lot of people and got away with this shit, man. They killed a lot of motherfuckers and got away with it, and it's time for them to go down. Their organization got to go down. It's just fucked up. So I'm getting out of here. Support the hashtag WolfandWin TV. You know, don't forget about, you know, the Ankh. This is not a cross, not a Christian cross. This is a fucking Ankh. It came millions of years before the cross came, which represents the woman. This is their womb, fallopian tubes, and the phallus right here, you know, which is the man's penis, which means life. This means life. What? Constantine Kane squads it together, killed the womb of the woman, and then turned into two penises touching each other like this. Well, that's what your cross is you have around your neck. You're wearing a gay representation of death. Take that shit off, man. Getting out here. Peace.